Good morning, Wayne Primary School. Today is Monday, April 12th, 2021. This is a D week. Our character trait for this month is patience. That's our brand new character trait. Today we do have one birthday in the building. That is Megan Powers. Happy birthday to you, Megan. I hope you have a great day. Today's weather is going to be cloudy with some showers, a high of 59 degrees, and the winds will be out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. We will all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and all follow along. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, boys and girls, you can be seated. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. The weather was just perfect on Saturday, so I'm hoping you got outside as much as I did and enjoyed that. Today, I am excited to celebrate our student role models for this week. And so a big shout out goes to Chloe Kraft in Mrs. Kelly's class. Chloe demonstrates self-discipline daily in the classroom. Chloe came from being home as a remote student and adjusted smoothly to our classroom right away. She stays focused on her work, both in whole group and small group activities, and never needs redirection. Chloe manages all of her materials and is ready for the day. She asks for help if she doesn't understand something and will correct her mistakes without getting frustrated. Chloe is such a great role model for everyone in our class, and I am happy she joined us this year. Great work, Chloe. All right, also big shout out to Harper Boyan in Mr. Lum's class. Harper is a great example of someone using self-discipline and self-control in our classroom. She frequently, without reminders, knows the expectations of working independently and with the whole group. Harper is friendly and talkative with everyone in the room at the right times during the day. She's almost always on topic and control her actions even when those around her are not. Harper is very good at using her focusing powers and remains disciplined in trying to get her own goals and our class goals. So congratulations to you, Harper. Also a big shout out to Cecilia Whitaker in Mrs. Warshall's class. Cecilia is a hardworking, caring student. She demonstrates self-discipline by always finishing her work on time, being an independent student, and practices daily on multiple math and reading apps. Cece also chooses to stay on longer for continued remote learning to be the best she can be. Keep up the great work, Cecilia. And last, I'd like to recognize Caitlin McCafferty in Mrs. Martino's class. Caitlin shows self-discipline in many ways. She takes ownership of her own learning. Caitlin chooses to do the right thing, even if it is not the fun thing to do. Caitlin understands that we get better at practicing. We get better at things by practicing, and she makes time to practice and learn new things. She takes care of her belongings without needing reminders. Caitlin pushes herself to complete assignments in class before taking breaks to play or talk with friends. Caitlin's self-discipline helps her to be a very successful student. All right, so again, congratulations to those students. I look forward to visiting your class and celebrating you as well as your class and their achievement on that trait, self-discipline. And as I said, we're turning over to a brand new trait that you'll be focusing on, and that's patience, and your teacher will be doing a little bit of a lesson on that this week. All right, so let's end with our positive affirmation for this week. Okay, you ready for this one? I draw inspiration from my role models. Wow, so think about that. I draw inspiration from my role models. Now think about that. Inspiration, that's someone that gives you ideas for doing something, okay? So you draw some inspiration, some ideas from role models, and those are people that we look up to, and they help us to determine what appropriate behaviors are. So be thinking about that. Who are your role models? Do you have some students, some peers in your class that are role models? I bet you have some adult role models too. All right, so with that, let's make it a great learning day, and I will see you out and about in the building.